Next, let's talk about what not to use on your bathtub. The products that I'm about to show you will lessen the life of your non-slip coating, and you don't want to do that because you can get 2 to 4 years out of the coating with proper care. So the first thing we'll talk about are abrasives. Things like Comet or scrubbing bubbles with bleach, and Ajax, Comet, powder, either one, these will ruin the non-slip. The Ajax or Comet, that's going to pull the anti-slip granules out of your coating, and then dirt will be able to get in there and it'll be hard to get out. And things like Comet or scrubbing bubbles with bleach, that's going to just erode the product over time. So you want to stay away from those. Next, you really want to avoid hard bristle brushes. Never use a hard bristle brush on your non-slip coating because that will just wear it down over time. Again, pulling out those anti-slip granules. The other things you don't want to use on your non-slip is bleach or vinegar. Even if the vinegar is diluted, you don't want to use it. I get a lot of calls about vinegar, and it's just too acidic for the coating. And what happens with bleach and vinegar is that it will yellow your non-slip over time, and you don't want that. So if you see your non-slip turning yellow, you know that you're using a cleaner that probably has some bleach or vinegar in it. So avoid that. A lot of people love magic erasers. They take things off of everything. But with our coating, avoid using magic erasers because it does pull the anti-slip granules out of the coating, leaving a hole where dirt can collect. And again, you want to avoid that. I get a lot of calls for people wanting to use pine sol on their bathtub, and I really don't understand that because it's really not for bathtubs. So you want to avoid using cleaners that are specifically for other areas. And another product that I get calls on is Scale Away or Lime Away. Those are both way too acidic, and they will eat the coating and corrode it over time. So stay away from those as well. And the last thing I want to mention here is your sponge that has a Scotch-Brite pad on it. Don't use that. Even if you feel like you're going to just rub that area to get that spot off, don't do it. Please follow the instructions that we talked about earlier, where we use the Barkeeper's Friend or soft scrub with a soft bristle brush or a sponge, not this Scotch-Brite pad. The last thing I wanted to talk about today was cleaning the remainder of your tub. I get calls from people who say, well, I use this product on the wall and I use this product on the ledge, and will that ruin my non-slip? So the answer is yes and no. So if you are going to use a bleach spray on your ledge because you get that buildup in the corner by the caulk, that's okay to do. Go ahead, use that cleaner, scrub and rinse, and make sure you just wash it all down the drain. There's none laying on that non-slip. Don't spray and leave and come back an hour later because it's going to drip onto the non-slip. And so the non-skid can handle bleach on it for a minute, but it can't handle bleach sitting on it for extended periods of time. Another product that people ask me about is if they have a glass shower door and they want to spray it with that product that will just take away the water stains. And I have looked into a couple of those, and the pH balance on those products are non-acidic, so those would be safe to use and not have to wash away when you're done. So anything on the wall that you want to use to clean it is fine. Again, rinsing the entire wall, washing it down the drain, and not leaving it on the non-slip. The last thing I'd like to discuss here, it's on a separate note, is your prep for your bathtub. So we do a certain prep before applying the non-slip, and that is using a Scotch-Brite pad like I showed you. Here it is, Scotch-Brite pad and Ajax or Comet powder. That's okay to use pre non-slip. That's the only time it's okay to use. A lot of people will see that in the instructions and then end up doing that to their tubs for eternity and calling me wondering why the non-skid has failed. So remember, you're only doing this part once before you apply the non-skid, and then after, never again. So I really want to thank you for looking in on this video. If you have any questions about the product, you can always give us a call at 855-874-2558. You can contact us through our website at www.innovativetubsolutions.com or email us at info@innovativetubsolutions.com. Thank you and have a great day.